which I'm surprised that I didn't actually set my foundation before I got on camera. Silly me. Hello everybody, what's up? It's me, Najah Marie, back with another video, and today I am showing you guys everything that I bought from Ulta. So, without further ado, here goes nothing. Okay, so before I show you guys everything that I bought, I have been needing to do an Ulta makeup haul thing for a while now because I haven't replaced, well, I've been using the same makeup for about maybe 2 to 3 years. So it was definitely way past time for me to get new makeup supplies, and I also didn't know that wearing makeup past a certain amount of time is bad for your skin. So yeah, that's another reason why. But anyway, let's get right into it. Obviously I needed foundation, your basics. The foundation that I bought, which was completely on a total whim, is the Bobbi Brown skin long wear foundation with SPF. It's actually the foundation that I have on my skin right now, and I really like it because it doesn't feel like I have anything on my skin right now. And I like the fact that, and I wish I still had the box, but I threw it away. So I think on the box it said something about that your skin visibly improves over time the more you use it. And even though I've only worn it, not this time, but I wore the foundation when I went to Atlanta for an acting thing, and I needed the foundation. So I wore it that time and it still didn't feel like I had anything on my skin. It isn't cakey at all. It mattifies my skin, so I'm not shining as much on camera because I have oily, sensitive, acne prone skin. So I also forgot to mention the shade. It's in warm golden. Obviously, you can't really put foundation on without a primer. So typically before I start putting any kind of makeup on, I usually do my regular skincare routine. I add moisturizer and then a mattifying sunscreen, SPF, to make my skin, just to give my skin a better foundation for when I apply the foundation. But you also need a primer. So while I was in Ulta, I just felt like getting a new primer because the primer I was using before is, if I can find it,
eventually.
So the primer that I was using before is NYX's Angel Veil primer, so that's this one. And while I was in Ulta, it's like going to a candy store. You can never just buy one. So I decided to try a totally different primer just to see how it fares with my skin. And the primer I chose is NYX's Marshmallow Primer. I really like the packaging. Why didn't I take off the barcode? So it is the Marshmallow Primer, and it has 10 benefits in one. So it blurs, mattifies, and you can use this alone or with a foundation. I typically just use this with a foundation just because my SPF already does the mattifying stuff for me. The next item that I bought from Ulta is another Bobbi Brown product. I just basically bought another container of concealer because I was using Bobbi Brown's concealer before, but I was running out, so I needed to get another one in the shade Golden, and it's the Skin Full Cover Concealer. I mean, I like it. I've been using Bobbi Brown's products for a couple of years now. It does the job, conceals my zombified under eye bags and blemishes and stuff. It's concealer, okay? Moving on. In addition to getting some more Bobbi Brown concealer, I also bought 2 more tubes of concealer. One of them is to basically match the same shade as my other concealer, and then the other one is to highlight my eyebrows. So yeah, that's why I have 2 different shades of concealer, and I'm gonna keep this thing going. Okay, what else did I buy from Ulta? The next product I bought from Ulta is Beauty Bakery's flour setting powder in the shade Cacao, which I'm surprised that I didn't actually set my foundation before I got on camera. Silly me. You know, it's a setting powder, so it mattifies, keeps my foundation in place. However, I think I bought the wrong shade because the next lightest shade I think is in Plantain, which when I saw it in store, I wasn't really sure how it was gonna look on my skin because it looked like 2 shades lighter than Cacao. So I didn't wanna, like, I already had this in the same shade Cacao, right? But I just needed another jar because I was running low. So I just went with the same shade as the last one that I got. So I'm more than likely I'm gonna have to go back and just see if I can test the Plantain shade on my skin to see how it looks, and then I might just go with that one. Next, we're gonna go into eyebrow stuff. Eyebrow pencils. Typically, or at least before, maybe about 2 or 3 years ago, I was using Anastasia's dip brow powder because I liked the way that it looked. And then I eventually gravitated more towards the eyebrow pencils just because it was easier and I didn't have to use an extra utensil just to define my brows. Even though I like the look, I just wanted something that was a little bit easier for me to work with. I've been sticking with eyebrow pencils ever since. So the eyebrow pencils that I've been using so far are NYX's micro brow pencils. And yes, they're still in the box because I still have one of them that hasn't gone low yet. When I do my brows, I try to keep the shade as close to my natural eyebrow shade as possible, unless they don't have that particular shade, and then I'll just make do with what they have. But otherwise, my eyebrow pencil shades are typically in the shade Espresso. I'm not sure exactly what the equivalent would be in another brand like Morphe, for example, because I used to use their stuff too. But let's be honest, NYX is a little bit cheaper and it's still just as popular. Another NYX product that I purchased on a whim, I realized that I don't have like a white eyeliner because I've been dying to experiment with color and stuff on my eyes, because typically I just go with a neutral shade or a black, but in this case I decided to go with their eye pencil in white just to give my eyes a little bit of a highlight, especially in the corners and stuff, for when I feel like experimenting. The next makeup eye product that I purchased is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara. I already have another one, but you know, as you can see, it's clearly been used. I honestly forgot when was the last time I purchased this. I think it was maybe about a year or so ago. So I needed to get a new one for hygienic purposes. And what else? Oh my goodness, I have a lot of NYX products. Shopping at Ulta is like shopping at Walmart. You walk in with a list, and then 9 times out of 10 you wind up leaving the store with more than what you had intended to purchase. So that's exactly what happened in my case. So before I left, I decided to get some lip products because I don't have like colorful lip gloss lipstick, liner, that kind of thing, because typically I go for either Vaseline or I use a I guess it's a lip gloss, lip stain that I bought a while ago from Mented Beauty in the shade Baby Brown. So this is a lip gloss. Yeah, it's like a dark brown shade. Or I'd use like some kind of really light, sheer, neutral shade of pink on my lips, because I like to keep my lips looking as natural as possible. Not to say that I'm opposed to color, because I'm not, but I digress. So the two lip products that I picked on a whim from NYX is This is Juice Gloss Electrolyte Infused Color in the shade Strawberry Flex. I forgot what this stuff is supposed to do besides make my lips shiny and pinky, aesthetically pinky. I mean, I haven't tried this on my lips yet because, as I said before, my skin is too sensitive, so I'll have to do a patch test to see how it fares and then try it on my lips, and if all goes well, we're good. And the last item that I picked up is NYX's This is Milky Gloss in the shade Mixed Berry Shake. And this is also fairly new. It's definitely like sheer, and I believe, I'm not even sure if the lip gloss is supposed to have buildable coverage, but yeah, because I need, basically I just needed a bit of color, and I wanted to give my lips a little bit of a tinge of red or pink without it being overtly red, like a poppy red or a fire engine red shade on my lips. That was pretty much the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you've been enjoying my content thus far, don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Toodles!